What's up, guys? It's your boy King David. I'm back at it. You're getting two videos today, and this video, I'm just gonna talk about like the news, right? The reason why I don't really watch the news, and the reasons why it just doesn't really like help you, to know some of these things. Like we know that the world can be dark. We know that the world can have all sorts of problems and people going through issues and things that we try to avoid, right, from happening, right, guys? For me, at least, I try to stay away from news and try to limit myself on social media, right, guys? Like, I don't really go on Instagram, and I don't really try to feed myself with a lot of information. For the most part, like the only thing I really enjoy doing nowadays is watching like TV shows or movies, right, guys? Especially like more positive movies, more movies that aren't really like related to like violent things. It's harder to find these things because the world is so promoting of negative things, right, guys? Even I sometimes watch some things like vampires and stuff, right, guys? That's pretty negative too, in a sense. Like a lot of it is not good. It's not very good television to watch, guys. Let's be completely honest. Like if you're watching like some vampire show, like you're watching some pretty crazy stuff, guys. But the thing is, you gotta understand that. You gotta like, say if you decide to erase some of these things, right? Cleanse yourself from watching dark shows or whatnot. Give yourself some time, Try not to just stop everything at once. Try to lean off of it, right? Okay, you're watching like a vampire show. Try to watch something that's a little less of violence. Right. I've noticed when I watch shows like this and I watch other shows that just have violence and stuff, I feel more violent. Not only the fact the energy of the world is very chaotic right now, guys, because we got all these crazy things going on in the world. And just so much so that it's too much to bear at times. Like if you really think about it, there's not much you can do in like the moment either, unless you're like a part of like some revolution or something, guys. Like, so I try to stay mostly on positive things, and if I do watch like a negative show or like a darker show, I try to do a little bit of it, right, and then I'll lean myself off of it, or I'll wean myself off of it, right, guys? By changing it over to something much more positive, right? Or just watching something that's still kind of dark, but it's like a lot less. For instance, like a cartoon, or maybe not always anime. Anime can be kind of bad too, but something that's a bit more positive. Like, say if I'm watching a vampire show, I might watch like Batman, right? Like a comic Batman or Justice League or something. It's like it's still got like a little bit of violence in it, but it's not like a crazy amount. Like it's not as gory and as impactful on the mind, guys. Like all this stuff goes into your subconscious. You have to purge it all out. And the more you watch, the more you indulge, the more you change your mood, and the more you change your demeanor towards people, because you've been watching just some dark stuff behind closed doors, guys. And then when you go out in public, you're gonna talk a bit different. You're gonna reenact some of these things, maybe even, right? And just attitudes, as what I mean by that, guys. So remember to always purge yourself and try to be as lighthearted as possible. The idea is not to be mad about a situation as much as you can. Me, today, I felt kind of off, and I was feeling some type of way, and things weren't necessarily going in my favor, you know what I mean? I realized that there's some things that I needed to work on. There's some things that I needed to unblock. There's some things that I needed to, you know, to just destroy, technically, right? No, I wouldn't say destroy, but to dissolve, right, guys? When you dissolve something and you realize that it comes out when it's supposed to, you become more accepting, right? That's the goal here, guys. It's not necessarily about completely eliminating all your dark and bad things, right? But it's about just cleansing the palate, cleaning your palate, right? Cleaning your, not necessarily palate, I shouldn't say palate, but cleaning like your spirit, right? Staying as peaceful and as humble as possible in the times that we're in, and also trying to, spread peace and love to other people as much as you can. Not everything will be good, not everything will be bliss, but for the most part, if you're right within, if you're healed within, like, you spread that, and that's what's going to come back to you, and that's what you're going to attract, guys. So, like the shows I've been talking about, the Game of Thrones, like, that's a very violent show. Like, the House of Dragons is a violent show, right? The Last of Us, violent show. Vampire Diaries, it's a violent show, right? True Blood, violent show. You have a lot of, especially True Blood. True Blood is like, it's a lot of discrimination and almost segregation and stuff like that, it seems like. But it's more like segregation of, like, the vampires. They don't want them to do some of the, like, it's newer aged, so it's not quite the same, but it's relatable in some sense, right? I don't really think about these things, guys. Like, I don't think about them because, not that I don't know about some of the things that had happened in the past, I just don't think about them in the sense of we have to move forward, right? And to move forward, you have to forgive. Sometimes the hardest part is forgiving, because some people will not forgive. And forgiving can be difficult. It can be difficult because for whatever reason, whatever happened, some things need to be solved. Some things there need to be some repercussion. But oftentimes, if the person doesn't intervene and to do what they were going to do, God will balance things out in its own way, Not saying like wishing down upon somebody or saying like they're going to get what's going to come to them, but I'm just saying that God, he has a way of things. He has a way of working things out in manners and ways that we just don't understand, right? Everything does happen for a reason, guys. Like, so whatever you're like going through, whatever you're thinking about, or however you feel, it's gonna pass. Like all emotions, all those things, guys. It's only temporary. It really is. Like, it passes. It takes not very very long. I think like years ago, I was like depressed about certain things in life, and if I look back years, if I look back at some of the things or some of the situations I was in, it was bad, it wasn't the best, but at the same time, I realized that it keeps moving forward as long as you keep moving forward. Because you will, and you keep trying, it'll get easier. It does get easier. Because, like, you start to realize, like, you've been through a lot of this stuff. And if you're a person who knows about retention and you're actually practicing, you're not just talking about it, guys. Like, you're like an avid practitioner, I guess, if you want to put it that way. You're built for all of this. It's like you. Let me take these glasses off. They're kind of like making me not see straight. You were built for this life, guys. Like you already sold or you already you already signed your contract, guys. Like you knew what was gonna happen. You knew the whole play. Like you're just watching your movie, guys. Like I've said before, like you're just watching yourself in a 3D kind of like, or a third view kind of a point here, guys. You got to take the goods. You got to take the good things that happen to you out of life. Went up to a cabin home today with my grandmother, and a lot of like the driveway is overgrown because we haven't been out there for years, guys. And went into the house, and man, like I had a mask on. My grandma didn't have a mask. My grandma was like, I don't. I was thinking she should have brought a mask or something, but it was pretty dusty, and I just remember it being so much different when I was like younger. Like I hadn't seen this house since like high school, guys. Like mid of high school, maybe even like beginning of high school, like freshman or sophomore year, right, guys? Like I was still young. Yeah, young guy, right? This is the last time I saw it, but it was like the driveway wasn't as overgrown, and we would go up there and we would spend time with our family, and we would eat and we would be merry, and like everything was nice. Now when we went up there, guys, like it was overgrown, and there was it just looked ran down to some degree. It just looked ran down. And like being inside the house, I wore a mask because I knew it was gonna be since no one's been up there for years, like I knew it was gonna be dusty. Like it was dusty, guys. Like it was very dusty, and probably it just smelled old. I mean, the mask I was wearing is a mask called R Pure. I wanted to show the mask. I'll show it in my next video. Very like high tech like mask, guys. It's expensive, so I mean it works more efficient than like some paper mask, like an N95 like mask that everybody was wearing around that time. But just different, just different all around. Just if it was like how it was, I think I would have like remembered it differently. It would have probably brought back some memories, right? But seeing it how it was, there was no memories really being brought back, guys. Like it was like, whoa, what's going on? This looks totally different. Anyways, to get back on topic, guys, that was kind of a fun experience, but what I wanted to touch on was that like we were driving back, and I'm just in the passenger seat, and I noticed that I'm a fairly good looking guy, guys, like just to put that out there. I noticed that you got to hold on to those like moments when you do see like a beautiful woman in the other lane, and she looks at you, and you feel kind of good about that. You know what I mean? That's eventually that's gonna fade as I get older, of course, guys. But I'm just saying, like, those are the things you should hold on to in life. Not just that, but just the memories and of your family, and the memories of just simple things like that. Sometimes is all you need to hold on to in life in order to pass through some of these darker times, and realizing. There's so much good in this world. There's so much beauty in this world. There really is, guys. Like it's unlimited. Like if you focus just on the beauty, mostly, you focus on the beautifulness of just how the world is, instead of the ugliness, I mean, which is kind of impossible. Like, I mean, there will be times when there's got to be some friction in your life, guys. But if you focus mostly on just what is good, it'll be easier. Like the glass half full kind of a thing, guys. I know I say guys a lot, but I'm just saying, glass half full is a better way of looking at it. You got to realize that it's going to get better. Things will be better. Things will be easier. Things will be, well, maybe not necessarily easier, but you get tougher. You get tougher. You get rougher a little bit, and you enjoy the good moments more than you did in the past. Like I noticed when I was younger, when it was a good moment, you just let it pass by. You know, like you just knew it was good, but you didn't. You knew it was good, but you just let it pass by because like that's just a part of life. Like I think as we get older, we try to hold on to the good moments, right? We try to hold on to them so they can linger a little bit. I would say don't really hold on even to the good moments now. Let them still pass by as if you were a kid, but just try to remember them for a little while. Don't hold on to something in the past, guys. Like to hold on to things in the past means that you're living in the past. You can't be living in the past. Like you got to be living in the present. So make sure whatever you're thinking about in the past or whatever moment or person or whatnot, it was good then, and that's what mattered. What matters, right, guys? It was good when it was. But there's more to come. There's more to experience. I think with retention too, it makes it easier. It makes it less bumpy. Like the road is already rough sometimes for some of us. That's just how it is. You got to have some friction in life. But as you get older, and you've been consistently retaining. You become tougher, one, but you also become like more capable of handling it without anything external. You become like, it's not, I wouldn't say like tough skin, like it's not a tough skin kind of a thing. It's just like you just care less about what other people are thinking, and you care less about what other people expect from you. Like what you really care about is like what you're capable of more than anything. And when you get to that level, guys, like I'm telling you, it becomes real smooth. Like recently it's been smooth for me. I know I'm not in the best position in my life, and I still strive for better. I've tried to think my way through things and to be more prepared for certain things. I think that doesn't work for everybody, guys. Like you got to be honest with yourself. Like sometimes thinking too much on things really doesn't do you any good. What matters is like the moment, because we don't know how long we're gonna be on this earth, guys. Like what matters is like right here, right now, and like the present, and just enjoying as much as you can, and enduring if you have to endure. Anyways, guys, like I'm gonna lay down for a little while and enjoy myself, and long drive. So peace out, guys. Enjoy. And also, leave a comment down below if you want me to talk about something. I'll mention that mask that I bought. It's pretty dope, guys. It'd be good for like basically almost anything like that you have to use a mask for, except for like painting or something, right? But anyways, guys, my voice is kind of like giving out here, as you can tell. Peace out, blessed day. Leave a comment, subscribe. Have a good one.